I came from a very poor family, right, to begin with. And at the age of 14, hunting for a job, I got a squeeze through with Karen, right? I started to work with Karen at the research station Waterloo. We started working with frog hoppers. Frog hoppers is something used to destroy the cane. A frog hopper is a fly, which we all know as the blight. The blight really is the work it does on the cane. That starts from the root of the cane through a little nymph, something like a nymph as big as a pinhead. And it goes from 1 to 5 stage. Then it emerges into an adult. This is how you get the frog hopper. Over and above that, you will see some spittoons in the root of the cane. That is it, like fraud. That whitish thing is where the young ones live. So then we had was to collect these frog hoppers and took it to the lab where they would mix small amounts of chemical to spray them. With a little vial, you just pull the cane top, the funnel, and you would see them and you collect them like this. Yeah, we put them in a jar, cover them properly, and take them to the station. Then after that, we went on to sampling cane. Now, sampling cane is where we put down an experiment. Like say, we'll try something like some sort of chemical in this plot. We try a next chemical in that plot. And when we harvest them, we will know how the sugar is, the sucrose content. So from there, they will go on to see whether this variety is a good variety or that variety. Now apart from that, there are different varieties in cane. To select that, you have to monitor that from a baby. That is what they call the cane seedlings. Cane seedlings or the cane seed is the cane arrow. In that arrow, there is male and females. We fertilize, not cross. We fertilize them with different cane. And make sure you have to know, you have to monitor this cane all the time to see how much sucrose you have, how good it's growing, whether it's standing up to the weather, when the breeze blow, whether it's falling down or it's standing up, mostly from abroad, like Barbados. And also in the same process now with the insects, they use it somewhat like that. You use different type of sprays to spray to kill them. Which one work best, that is the one they would use. Well, then after the frog hoppers, I went over in cane. As I was telling you, we started to work with different varieties. And from there, I was pulled in a place they call the insectary, where they keep the insects, prepare them for experiment and stuff like that. Well, then I was promoted. There was a vacancy and I applied for it due to the fact I was there from day one. And I had passed through all the sections, different sections. We used to work on sugarcane, rice, citrus. Now, these 4 men together with myself and also our boss, we will go, let's say, to the field. We might have a growth experiment, and you need to monitor this every week, once a week. Well, when they harvest the cane, you take the samples, right? You take it into the lab. They would grind it, get the juice sample, and then they would put it through a machine. They would get the bricks and the reading of the sugar contents. You will compare last year one to this one and see whether it increased or it decreased as the case. I would say when Karani paid me off, that was a blessing in disguise, because I find money to educate my children. Well, that was one of the greatest things that Karani ever put forward, sugar welfare law. And for people who didn't take it, I know a lot of people didn't take it and they are no way up to this point in time. At the said time, Pandey had stepped in the sugar industry. God bless Pandey too at the same time. And when Pandey got into the sugar industry and we started to get a little more money, And I am one of the first persons say, see me, I'm going to make them take off $22 per fortnight from January to December. I'm the first person who did that.